Hi friends, welcome to my channel Fundamentals of Engineering. In this session we are going to see the case hardening processes. The different types of case hardening processes, what are they and how they operate, what is the principle behind every process and why we are using this process for surface treatment, that we are going to see. So before starting to this session, I request everyone to subscribe my channel, click on bell icon to get more notification. As we know, a surface treatment is a process applied to the surface of a material to make it better in some way. For example, making it more resistant to corrosion or wear. Most materials will require an exterior finish to improve the look of the material and to protect it from the environment. Surface finishes can be applied by numerous methods including brushing, spraying and dipping, etc. Here to enhance the material's durability, surface hardness or other properties. In this, case hardening involves packing the low carbon iron within a substance with a high in a carbon, then heating this pack to encourage carbon migration into the surface of the iron. This forms a thin surface layer of higher carbon steel with the carbon content gradually decreasing differ from the surface. Case hardening is a technique we are using to improve the durability and offer the appearance of the metal surface in which the metal surface is reinforced by the adding of a thin layer at the top surface of another metal alloy. That thin layer of the alloy is generally much harder and durable than the original base metal. So, if you see the difference between surface hardening and case hardening, there is a biggest difference is that case hardening creates a thin layer on the surface and surface hardening hardens the outer surface and keeps the core soft throughout the entire process. So that is the difference between surface hardening and case hardening. Case hardening creates a thin layer on full surface and surface hardening hardens the outer surface and whatever the core remain the soft. So there are some types of case hardening that we are going to see. Here we are looking at the various types of case hardening and one by one we are going to see what is that process and why we are using this. So first it is a carburizing. By the addition of carbon we are doing this carburizing process. So there are three types of carburizing process, that is pack carburizing, liquid carburizing and gas carburizing. Second type of case hardening is the nitriding by the addition of nitrogen. Third type is a cyaniding by the addition of both carbon and nitrogen. And fourth type is a carbonitriding by the addition of both carbon and nitrogen. We are doing that surface treatment. Then next type is a induction hardening. Next is a flame hardening and last vacuum and plasma hardening. These are the types of case hardening. Now one by one we are going to see what is the main function of each surface treatment process of case hardening that we are going to see. So first one we are going to see, that is carburizing. Carburizing is a thermal chemical process in which carbon is diffused into the surface of low carbon steels to increase the carbon content to sufficient levels so that the surface will respond to heat treatment and produce a hard and wear resistance layer. At a high temperature like 860 to 900 degrees Celsius, carbon is continuously added on the surface of the component from solid, liquid or gas source. It is a heat treatment process that produces a surface which is resistant to wear while maintaining toughness and strength of the core. This treatment is applied to low carbon steel parts after machining as well as high alloy steel bearings, gears and other components. So this carburizing process is having three types, that is pack, liquid and gas. One by one we are going to see. First one is a pack carburizing. So by this, looking at this photograph of pack carburizing process, you can get that it is a process in which carbon monoxide derived from a solid compound decomposes at the metal surface into nascent carbon and carbon dioxide. The three types of furnace we are using mostly in pack carburizing, like box, car bottom and pit type. So this is a box type furnace here we are using, and we are using a carbon monoxide to get on the metal surface to get carburized to improve the surface. Second part is a liquid carburizing. It is a process used for case hardening steel and iron parts. The parts are held at a temperature above 850 to 900 degrees Celsius in a molten salt that introduces carbon and nitrogen or carbonol into the metal. Most liquid carburizing bars contain cyanide, which introduces both carbon and nitrogen into the case. In this way, we are doing surface treatment or case hardening by the liquid carburizing. And third carburizing type is a gas carburizing. Here, the surface hardening process that carried out at a high temperature, usually above 925 degrees Celsius, in which we are adding up carbon at the surface of a low carbon steel at appropriate temperature. If in this you can see the gas is passed, carbon rich gaseous interior. Here the gas is passed and it is circulated with the fan and it is heated with this heating coil. So there we can case harden the steel part by using gas carburizing. As we have seen earlier, carburization used a direct application of charcoal pack around the sample to be treated. But in modern techniques, we are using carbon bearing gases or plasmas such as carbon dioxide and methane are used. So this is a carburizing process. Second case hardening process is a nitriding. Here it is a heat treatment process that diffuses nitrogen into the surface of metal to create case hardened surface. These processes are most commonly used on a high carbon low alloy steels. We can see the nitrogen is diffused on the surface, that gear, and there we are getting the case hardened surface on the gear. Nitriding, it is a diffusion related surface treatment. You can see this figure with the objective to increase surface hardness among other properties by creating a case on the surface of the part. So it is creating the case by the application of nitrogen to increase the surface hardness. Nitriding is a surface hardening process where atomic nitrogen is introduced into the surface of a ferrous alloy. There are several different nitriding processes such as gas, plasma and salt, but nitriding we can use for case hardening process. Then next type of case hardening is a cyaniding process. Here a process in which iron based alloy is heated in contact with a cyanide salt so that the surface absorbs carbon and nitrogen. So cyanidic plant you can see, and based on that we are getting the cyanidic material which is a fully finished. Cyaniding is followed by quenching and tempering to produce a case with a desired combination of hardness and toughness. So whatever the material we are getting by using a cyaniding process, we are having good hardness and toughness properties. Also the look of the cyaniding material is very good. Cyaniding is a case hardening process that is fast and efficient. It is mainly used on low carbon steels. The part is heated to about 871 to 954 degrees Celsius in a bath of sodium cyanide. You can see the cyaniding plant. So it is bath containing a sodium cyanide, and then it is quenched and rinsed in a water or oil to remove any residual cyanide is present. then we are getting the final finish of the product. That is the cyaniding process. Then next one, case hardening process, that is carbonitriding. Carbonitriding is a metallurgical surface modification techniques that used to increase the surface hardness of metal, thereby reducing wear. During the process, atoms of carbon and nitrogen diffuse into the metal, creating barriers to slip, increasing the hardness and modulus near the surface. So you can see on the conveyor the parts are kept, and first it is preheated with a neutral gas, then ammonia with the nitrogen and carburizing gas is passed in this carbonitriding zone, and then it is quenched with this natural gas, and then we are getting the final case hardened surface. During the process, atoms of carbon and nitrogen diffuse into the metal, creating barriers to slip, increasing the hardness and modulus near the surface. Carbonitriding is often applied to inexpensive, easily machined, low carbon steel to impart the surface properties of more expensive and difficult to work grades of steel. The surface hardness of carbonitrided parts ranges from 55 to 62 HRC, Rockwell hardness C, that we are getting up to 55 to 62. Certain pre-industrial case hardening process include not only carbon rich materials such as charcoal, but nitrogen rich materials such as urea, which implies the traditional surface hardening techniques were from carbonitriding. That process we are using for the case hardening. Next case hardening process is a induction hardening. Induction hardening is a type of surface hardening in which a metal part is induction heated and then quenched. So first the metal part is inducted with the heating position and then we are quenched. The quenched metal undergoes Martensitic transformation, increasing the hardness and brittleness of the part. So this process, induction hardening, is used to increase the hardness and brittleness of the part. So there is a difference that while case hardening process, a large number of workpieces at same times are used, but in induction hardening it focuses only on individual part or individual workpiece. With induction hardening, components harden workpiece by workpiece, but in case hardening that we have seen, batch by batch would be better, can be used. So induction hardening is focuses only on one workpiece where it is induction heated and quenched to increase its hardness and brittleness of the part. Then next, in the case hardening process, it is a flame hardening. Flame hardening is a common surface hardening method. Metal surfaces such as steel are heated with a high temperature flame. So you can see from the sprinkle or torch, the flame is getting, and it is quenched at this high temperature. The result of flame hardening is a hard surface that is more resistance against wear and corrosion. So whatever the material which is flame hardened, which having good resistance and corrosion wear. As we have seen, the induction hardening involves using induced electrical currents to very rapidly generate heat via hysteresis. Usually a workpiece made from medium to high carbon steel, flame hardening uses oxy-fuel burners to heat the workpiece via conduction. So to heat the workpiece we are using oxy-fuel burners. So first it is heat, then it is quenched by using the water. So there we are getting the hard surface which is more resistance to wear and corrosion. That first we are getting the austenitic as the carbon. Then when it is heated with oxy fuel burners and quench afterward, then we are getting the martensite, which gave good hard wear, resistant to wear and corrosion properties. Then last case hardening process is a vacuum or plasma hardening. In this vacuum hardening, the material is heated in the absence of oxygen by convection in the medium of inert gas, that is nitrogen, or it is heat radiation in the under pressure. Steel is hardened with a steam of nitrogen, whereby cooling rate can be determined by selecting the excess pressure. So there we can cool based on the excessive pressure, that we can change the cooling rate. In plasma nitriding or vacuum nitriding, it's surface hardening process in which nitrogen is diffused into the component surface, in which produces the high surface hardness, good wear resistance, increased fatigue strength and toughness. So that properties we can improve from the workpiece. So here we have seen the case hardening, another type of surface treatment process. Then types of case hardening, what are the different types, what is its function, how that improve the surface properties of the workpiece, that we have seen. If you like it, please stay connected and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Click on bell icon to get more notification. Thank you very much.